What is up, dudes? Welcome back to another episode with Angry Grandpa. Today we're going to talk about Olifant MK.2, which is a tank reward for your contracts. It's the last one. It's like an experiment tank or so, something like this. But it came into production roughly over 20 pieces since 2007. This tank has some interesting things about it. It has a multitude of ammunitions. Hash, heat, high explosive, APFESTS, but it has also smoke round and WP, which is funny to see this. Go a bit to some details. So it's developed between 1998 and 2005. Operators in South Africa. As I said, vehicles built over 2026. Service 2007 and plus, based on the Centurion MBT, which go back to the final days at the Second World War. And it has a 105mm Denel GT3B gun. It has some upgrades. This is the ability, the defense, enhanced crew protection, a WP shell, and so on. Yeah, as it looks on paper, it is like this. It's tier 7 MBT. Not bad, not good. I have no idea. I haven't played with. So we're gonna go ahead and fight with it and see how it is. So we are on Desert Viper. This is an open map. We have a bit of a town in front. We have MBT. A BMPC 2017, an Abrams C1 Ariete, and a T90. Well, mostly are MBTs, but one Terminator can make a big, difference. I have no retrofits, however, and here is the tank. Well, it turns more like a tier 5 tank. Speed, it is what it is. Already I got myself into a RPG on the bottom. Sadly, it doesn't have preferential matchmaking, so I reload in 460. That's pretty mint, I would say, because most of these MBTs are on my reload like in 5-ish. 6, and I don't have retrofits. If I have retrofits, I will be firing constantly shells. And then one spotted. Nice, blocked. This might be the first video what I'm doing, the gameplay of a tank without reading the detail of it, specs and so on. So we're gonna look into the specs right away. Got it a while ago and I said I really need to make a video about this tank. My game spotted. Might be the camera. The APFSTS are really connecting. No misses up to now. Bingo. Nice meet you. Finish.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Penetrated.
Saw the first non-pen.
Identify. Hostile tank. Load AT. Load AT.
I'm firing now high explosives. Oh, not bad.
Loader AT. Load AT.
Switching to fish.
Loader squash.
So this tank can do a lot of damage. Only the alpha damage is not so high, but it can fire a lot of kills, constantly, which is impressive. Because some British tanks, man, they take a while to Cool. Again, the freaking AP zones. Well, there's a tank that needs to be killed before.
Loader, AT.
It's much better for this tank with, well, have more AP rounds and less mesh rounds. So some situations it's good because if you have a tank with a thicker lower plate or that it has a nasty angle, yeah, they ram him.
Load heat. Loader heat. Identify target. Hostile. Loader heat.
He, as always, does not connect with the arrow.
Load heat.
But yeah. Well, the match is over. The first battle without retrofits, it's, you know, it's quite good, I will say. Yeah. Let's go ahead and change the command. And let's go with Sambrina first and see how it is with sustained damage and all of it. So it says 450 damage based on AP FSDS, penetration 650, 5.8k damage per minute, reloading for 64 seconds. So it is 3,900 hit points. It has more health than even a Russian vehicle, close to probably the same as a Merkava MK.2. The hull protection composite, it's still on the hull, and so our mobility 58 kilometers an hour, 0 to 32 kilometers an hour, it's 7.4, so that's slow, very slow, but it has around 54 tons. Utility, it has 12% camo overall. Based on the camo it has, probably, I don't know, whatever, 370 meters visual range, targeting minus 10 degrees, gun elevation plus 10 degree gun. Pretty fine. Let's get him some of this stuff on it. Let's try to make the tank aim faster, you know, and why not to get a turret drive might be, because it's a bit slower on acceleration. One of these two, you know. I'm gonna go with filter. As I feel high explosive, no, I need these. Less hit, probably just 12, it's enough. And hash rounds like this. I need the machine guns, cameras and so on. This is the last fight. Let's see how the tank it is, and add also something for the crew itself so that they can grow. So we are on Harbinger, which it's a pretty tough map. Sort of important to be in between this map when there are plenty of TDs. We have a Palmaria, an ST1, an Ascot, and an MX here. Hopefully it doesn't block, but it does. So I have to give myself a good pitch. Missed that one. Well, now I'm reloading for 13 seconds. And I can reload even faster, but if I change my commander. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is great. Let's see, am I spotted? Yeah. Damn, they'll have kept it from the ground. Damn onion. Well, I'll switch now to cash rounds because I need more damage. go to the base now. This is like what? First time I'm seeing this map this year. Been a long time since I've seen this map. Map rotation nowadays is quite crazy.
Identify target.
Jesus, where am I to? So my team is there. Well, one of them. So I'll need to play a bit smart so I can have my my team protecting me. At least the snipers. Where can I sit so I can get them in front of me? Probably on this side or this side. Okay. That Palmora is in it for a treat. Not the sharpest APFS, yes, right? And it withstands the ATGMs of a Sphinx. That's impressive. Just shot the T90 MS Lieutenant. Fuck, man. Not plot. This is not good at all. You wanna do a side scraping then. Jesus, so many freaking MBTs. I haven't seen so much in my years of playing. Have to press Q because I don't have any squash. He shoots my... He was shooting my... No, my bullet. Well, I blocked 43,000 damage, received 4,400. Managed to do a bit of a damage. This mofo took a lot of my health. There we go. Ah, why did you? Well, it is what it is. Well, it was quite a good battle, man. A lot of MBTs. I haven't seen so many in my years of playing this game. Well, sometimes you bump into them if you're playing tier 10, but at tier 7 to 8, getting tier 9 10s, this is interesting. I came to a point about this tank, and it's a very strong tank, I would say. A nice combo between some tanks, interesting ammunition, ability, can withstand some shots, can take some punches, can survive some ATGMs. Very, let's say, protected, so frontally is very protected, even sideways in some situations, well, except there and this side, the other side. It's a very protected tank. Decent mobility, I would say, for an MBT, and not so wow, but decent. Fast reload, not so much alpha damage, but fast reload. You can play aggressive, you can do also some sniping. All in all, for a premium tank, which you get for free if you play the game and doing the contracts, there is around an 8.5 to 9 tank tier 7 MBT. It is quite good. It is impressive, I would say. Really impressive. Well, tell me what you think, guys, about this tank. Did you get it from the contracts? How it is when you play with him? Thank you for watching. See you next time in the next video.